Hey guys, hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So as discussed in the previous video, and many of you wanted a step-by-step form filling video for the CSIR NET exam. So here's a video where I'm going to explain you how to fill CSIR UGC NET exam without making any mistake. So in case if you are planning to fill the form, or in case if you have tried to fill the form and getting some problem while filling the form, then this video might be useful for you. Okay, so this is the page where you can actually apply for CSIR UGC NET exam. The exam is for December 2023. This is the next cycle of the exam. All right, first of all, you have to be very careful. You have to just come up to this particular website. The link will be there in the description of this video so that you can directly come up to this particular page. Now the first thing you have to do is you have to register. Okay, so it says like that joint CSIR UGC NET registration open. Click here. So you just have to click on this to register. Okay, so once, let's say you have not started form filling or anything, in that case you have to first of all register over here. Okay, now the exam is already being selected. This is joint CSIR UGC NET December 2023. You don't have to do anything over here. Now it says only registered candidates can log in here. Fine. So if you have already registered, in that case you can log in from here, but since we are new, we are filling the form from the basic or from the scratch, so we will go to this particular portion, that is new candidate register here. Okay, so here's the button. You have to click on this, and now you will be asked, first of all they will be giving you some general information that what is the fees amount. So for general category, the fees is like the form fees is 1100 rupees. For EWS, OBC, NCL central list, for them 550 rupees. For SC, ST and third gender, it is 275 rupees. For PWD students, it is of no charge. Okay, processing charges and goods and services tax, that is GST, to be paid by the candidate as applicable. So the steps are already mentioned. First step is to register, second is to apply, fill the application form, then you have to upload these things. You have to upload your recent passport size photograph, you have to upload your signature, you have to upload your like these are the size of the photograph and signature, and then you have to upload the certificates whatever are required. If you belong to certain category, you have to like upload those certificates. Okay, and third step is to pay, and that's how your form filling will be done. Okay, so fine. Now let's come back over here. There are a few more points given to you, like how to make the password, and also password must be 8 to 13 characters long. It should have at least one uppercase, at least one lowercase alphabet. It should have numeric value, and it should have a special character. So considering these things, you have to make a password that I will tell you. Okay, don't worry about that. So let's click here to proceed, and I will be telling you whatever will be required or whatever information will be important. Okay, so as it says that please confirm declaration. So first you have to click here that I have downloaded the information bulletin and you have read and understood everything, and then you have to click here to proceed. Okay, now your informations will be asked. Okay, you have to fill your name, your father's name, your mother's name, your date of birth, email address, all the places where this asterisk sign is there, right, or red mark is there. These all are mandatory fields. You have to fill all of these. Mobile number, you have to fill your identity type, means which like what type of document you are giving as a identity proof. It can be your bank passbook, it can be your driving license, it can be PAN card, any other government ID card, passport, ration card with photograph, or voter ID. It can be anything. Okay, and make sure that whatever you are filling here, you have to take that during the exam as well. So just fill that particular document carefully. Then your present address, then your permanent address, then your password over here you have to choose, and then you have to give this security code and then submit, and that's how you will be registered. So I'll quickly fill this so that I can tell you what will happen in the next step. Okay, be very careful while filling all these things, because once you make mistake in this basic information, it is very difficult to correct them up. Okay, and for corrections you have to pay extra money. So this is the first step when you are filling the form. Be careful, fill the form of your own. You might be having internet access. Don't fill it from your mobile phone. If you have access for laptop or PC, try to fill using their place, because on mobile phone there are chances that you might end up some misprint or autocorrect or something might happen. So please don't fill the form on your mobile phone. Either use your tablet or use your like PC or laptop, or take help from your friends and fill it on a PC or laptop. Okay, that is the best place where you can fill, so that you won't be doing any mistakes. So I'll quickly fill it and I'll show you how to do the next step. Okay, now one thing I want to make clear, that let's say you want to give identity as your Aadhaar card. Okay, in that case you have to choose this, because Aadhaar card is not there in the list. Okay, you don't have Aadhaar card as such. So you have to choose other valid government identity with photograph. Okay, that is what you have to choose in case if you are giving identity as Aadhaar card. Okay, otherwise if you have PAN card or passport or voter ID card, in that case you can choose that, but this is what you have to fill in case if you are giving an identity as your if you are giving your that particular Aadhaar card as the identity. Okay, so as I said, for password you have to be careful. You have to make the password which should be having a uppercase digit, uppercase letter, a lowercase letter. It should also be having some number and a special character. Okay, and it should be at least 8 character to 13 character long. Then you have to choose a security question, and that you have to remember the answer of that. In case if you forget the password, you will be needing that security question to log in again. Okay, now I have filled the first part or the registration part. I will just submit over here, and as soon as I press submit, this is how I am going to get all my information. It says review the following particulars carefully. If you would like to change any particular entered, you may do so by pressing edit registration form button or press submit and send OTP button. Okay, now I'll just scroll down a little. So it says that just check whether these things are correct or not, whether your name is correct, your father's name is correct, your mother's name is correct, date of birth is correct, mobile number is correct, email ID is correct, and gender is correct or not. So just check it once. Okay, if all the things are correct, you have to just keep checking and keep making a tick on them. Once you are done, just say that yes, you have agreed and you have read everything, and then submit and send OTP. Now it says, do you wish to submit registration form and get OTP? Say yes. Okay, but before doing that, be careful, be confident that whatever you have filled is correct. Okay, and then press yes. So now this is going to take a little bit of time depending upon how much internet speed you have. It says thank you for registration, please check your email for OTP. Say okay and check your email. Just go to your email and you must have received an email, okay, from CSIR. Okay, so that email must be having a OTP, 4-digit one-time password is there. Just fill that password. So I'll just quickly do that, and then I have to fill this captcha code. So this captcha code is 408403. Okay, and then I will say verify. So once I will say verify, now it will again say that yes, your account has been verified. Your application number has been sent to your email address. Please log into the application portal using your application number and password to complete the application. If you have not received your application number in your email, please check your spam or junk folder. Okay, so very simple. They have made form filling process so that anyone can fill the form without making any mistake. Okay, so I will say okay. So now I will have to again log in using the application number which I have received on my email. Okay, so one more email you will get from CSIR, and that will be having your application number. The application number will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 digit long. Okay, so it will be 12 digit long application number. You have to fill that. You have to fill the password which you have done, and then the security pin, and then log in. So I'll quickly log in and I will show you what happens next. So now once you log in, this is how your dashboard is going to look like. You will be having the exam name here, your name, your application number, and this is the dashboard, application, mobile, verify, and payment. Okay, so you should actually verify your mobile also, but that's fine, we will do that later. So you have registered already. Now you have to go to application form, and it says it is incomplete. Okay, and here you can see there is an option to complete application form. So I will now click on this complete application form, and then I have to fill the application form completely. So the first part is already there, the personal detail is already there, just you have to select a few more things. For example, they will ask your nationality, that you have to fill, your category you have to fill, are you a PWD candidate, are you a diabetic, and annual income of the parents. This thing you have to fill, and then I agree for the next detail. So you have to fill your personal detail, contact detail, Aadhaar detail, exam center detail, qualification detail, additional detail, document upload, final submit, and that's how your form will be done. Okay, so I'll quickly do one by one. So on this page I think everything is clear, nothing is needed to be explained, so I will just quickly do this and I'll show you what happens in the next page. So once you have filled everything, you just have to press I agree and then save and next. Okay, as simple as that. Now data will be saved on each and every step. Now you have to fill your contact detail. Again, the contact detail will be already saved from the registration page. Your present and permanent addresses are there. Just check it once whether everything is correct or not. Scroll down a little bit. I don't have to fill anything, just quickly fill the captcha code and then press I agree and then save and next. Okay, so data is saved. On every step they will say that data is saved. Okay, just say okay. Next is क्या आपके पास आधार number है? Do you have आधार number? Just tell them whether you have आधार number or not. If yes, just say yes, I have. Your application number, your name, everything is there. Now it is asked that whether the candidate are requested to select any one of the options. Now you have three options. The first option says that I voluntarily agree to share my Aadhaar number and I am aware that it will be used to establish my identity for CSIR NET December exam by matching my personal identification detail available in the Aadhaar record of UIDAI. Okay. Second says my information on Aadhaar is not the same as entered in the application form. And third says I am not willing to share my Aadhaar number. Now it's up to you what you are choosing. See, first one if you choose, that means whatever information you are filling here and whatever is there on your Aadhaar number, both are same. Okay, and that's how they are going to match the things. Okay, like they are going to match from your Aadhaar details. Second says that my information in the Aadhaar and here are different, so they are not going to use that then. And in the third case, it is up to you because government has given you choice, right of privacy, that you can keep your Aadhaar number private. So you can keep that private over here. You can select that you don't want to share that. Okay, so it's up to you. So I'm going to select the third one, that I'm not going to share my Aadhaar number, and then I will just select the captcha code. So you can choose any one of them, doesn't matter. Okay, it's up to you. It's all based upon what you wish to do. Okay, then again you have to say I agree, scroll down and again save and next. Okay, now again data will be saved in the next step. Now here you have to select and you have to be very careful while filling out this particular section, which is exam center detail. So which exam you are applying for? You will be having two options. The first one says JRF and assistant professor, and the second says lecturership or assistant professor. Now if you choose the first option, which is JRF and assistant professor, in that case you will be eligible for both these exams, or both, qualifying both the things. Let's say you cross the cutoff of JRF. In that case you will be considered as JRF and assistant professor both. You will be qualified for both. Let's say if you are not able to cross the cutoff of JRF, but you cross the cutoff for LS, in that case you will be considered for LS. Okay, if you choose the first option. But if you choose the second option, which is just lecturership and assistant professor, in that case, even if you cross the cutoff of JRF, you will be only considered as qualified for lecturership. You won't be considered for qualifying of JRF. The second option is for those people who don't want to do research. See, JRF is a fellowship, okay, which a person gets during his PhD, during his research. So if you are the someone who don't want to do research, you just want to qualify this exam and become eligible to eligible for applying as assistant professor, in that case you don't need JRF, right? In that case you choose the second option. But in case if you are someone who want to do research and want to get fellowship, you should choose the first option. I will personally recommend that you should choose the first option even if you are not planning to go for research, because for qualifying JRF there are some extra marks which you get in when you apply for assistant professor. Okay, so those things I have discussed on my another channel, but right now I'll suggest you to choose this option. Then it says what is the medium of the paper which you want. Choose in English or Hindi based upon that. If you choose I think the paper will be in bilingual, whatever language you choose, it doesn't matter. Okay, bilingual means the paper will be in both English and Hindi both. Now subject opted for NET, which subject you want to opt for? Choose chemical sciences if you are a chemistry student. What was your specialization during your masters? If you have any specialization, choose that. If you don't have any, then choose other or general. Okay, so just choose that. Okay, and then they will ask other specialization subject, just specify that. All right, so choose the specialization whatever you have for your masters, during your masters. Okay, first choice of city, you have to choose which city you want to go for first. Okay, so I'll just quickly do this. Okay, so I have chosen 4 cities based upon whatever are near to you. Then your father guardian occupation you have to fill, your father's qualification, then mother occupation and mother's qualification. Okay, so I'll quickly do that. Now the next question says whether you have taken admission in regular MPhil or PhD course. Okay, so in case if you have qualified masters and you have taken admission in MPhil or PhD, then you should select yes. Okay, now once you select yes, they are going to ask name of the university / academic institution. That means the institute or university in which you have taken admission for PhD or MPhil, and then they will ask admission year to MPhil. Okay, in which year you have taken admission in PhD or MPhil. Okay, and if in case you have not taken admission anywhere, just select no. Okay, then they will ask whether you have completed master's degree or not. Okay, then you say that yes, you have qualified masters. Then they will ask whether your final year of master's degree course or master's degree result is awaited or not. If you say that it is result awaited, in that case they will ask for result awaited certificate. In case if you say that no, my result is not awaited, then choose this. Okay, so this is how you have to fill. I have given all the options. Okay, so if you have taken admission, say yes. Taken admission in PhD or MPhil, then select yes. And once you select yes, you have to fill the name of the institute and your year in which you have taken admission. Okay, the year in which you have joined PhD. That's what you have to fill over here. Then if in case you have not taken admission, then no. Then they will ask whether you have completed masters or not. In case if you are still in your masters, just say no. Okay, that you are still in your masters. Then they will ask whether your final year of master's degree course or master degree result is awaited or not. In that case you have to say yes, it is result awaited. Okay, so based upon whatever is your condition, you have to fill according to that. Okay, I'll do it according to mine and then I will show you what happens in the next part. Okay, the next step is to fill your qualification details. So graduation qualification detail is asked, post graduation qualification detail is asked. Both the things are asked. You have to select the pass status, whether you graduation means BSc, okay, or graduation, you all know what exactly it is. So in case if you have passed, just say yes, you have passed. In which year you have passed, which course or stream you have selected, qualifying examination from the state from which you have done, the university name, the institute name, address, institute pin code, and the result mode. Okay, and then how much marks you have got. Same thing you have to do for the post graduation. So I think this thing every one of you will be able to fill. In case if you don't remember the address exactly, just give a general address. Okay, that's how it should be filled. Now when you will be choosing the course or stream for BSc or for graduation, you will see that you have BSc honors over here, you have BE, BS 4 years, you have BS, MS, you don't have BSc, okay, general BSc or normal BSc, which many students do. In that case, select others and then select BSc over there. Okay, so other course stream, just select, just write down B.SC. Okay, in that case. If you have done BSc honors, then select BSc H from here. Okay, depends upon what course you have done. So once you have filled your bachelor's and master's details, that means graduation and post graduation details, you have to fill the captcha code. Again, do I agree. So this thing you have to do on every step. Okay, then you have to do save and next. Now the next thing which you have to do is you have to fill additional details. So whether already a doctoral student or not. Okay, so you have to select whether you are already a doctoral student or already a doctoral student. That means that whether you have already cleared your PhD or not. Okay, whether you have passed your PhD or not. There are many people who have completed their PhD and still they keep giving this particular exam, right? They have not qualified this exam yet. So this is for them. Okay, so if you are a doctoral student, say yes, then they will say university name where the admission has been taken, exam year, that means in the year in which you have given the doctoral exam. Doctoral exam means the final exam which you have done. Okay, department and the name where the admission has been taken, and specialization, that is optional. Okay, so this is what you have to do. So whether you are already doctoral student, you have to fill yes. In case if you are already, because see, that thing is already asked now, the whether you have joined as a PhD student somewhere or not, that is already asked in the second over here, right? Personal detail. So so in that case, here they are trying to ask that whether you have completed your doctoral studies or not. Okay, whether you have completed it or not. So if you have completed that, then select yes, fill the name of university, fill the year in which you have cleared this particular doctoral your studies, and that's how you have to do. Okay, you have to that fill the next rest of the part. In case if you are not a doctoral student, if you have not completed your PhD yet, you are still in your PhD, then say no here, and then you have to fill the rest of the things. Okay, so I'll quickly do that and I will show you the next step, what has to be done in the next page. Okay, now you have to fill, you have to upload the documents. Okay, depending upon what what information you have provided, the documents will be asked differently. Okay, so you have to upload your photograph, your signature, and a category certificate if you belong to a particular category. If you belong to a general category, then you don't have to fill any category certificate. If you belong to EWS category, you have to upload your recent EWS certificate. See, there is nothing mentioned about it, like which is acceptable, which is not, but I will recommend you that you should have a recent category certificate. In case if you don't have the recent certificate, you can upload the old one and you can fill the form, but I will recommend you to get the recent one as early as possible. Okay, please try to update your certificates because it can be asked anytime. Okay, so I'll quickly upload the documents required and then I will show you what will happen in the next step. So now when you are done with all the documents, you just have to save and next, and now all the document, all the information is done. You will see a final submit over here. You will be able to scroll down and you will be able to see all the information over here, whatever you have filled till now. Okay, so just check it once whether you have correctly filled everything or not. And here you cannot submit unless and until you verify your mobile number. Okay, so you have, it is said, right, please verify your mobile number. So now we will verify our mobile number. So to verify your mobile number, you have to click here and then they will show your mobile number and then the captcha code you have to give. Just quickly give that. So just send OTP. It says that please check your OTP registered mobile number. Say okay, and now you will be having a one-time password. You might have received that on your mobile number which you have mentioned. Okay, so you will get a message from NTA HRD. Fill the OTP. That will again be a 4-letter OTP. So I'll just quickly do that. Again I will give the captcha and I will say verify OTP. Okay, so it says okay, and now my registration is done. Complete application form again it says. So all your information was saved. Okay, you again came back to the final submit page where all your information is over here. Just scroll down and this is all your information. Just check once whether everything filled is correct or not. Just cross check once and then just press on this submit button. Okay, now it says that you have to check whether all these things are correct or not. Just check it one by one. Okay, I'm doing this for the sake of recording and that's why I'm doing it quickly, but I will suggest you to please keep checking everything, all these things which are mentioned. Check all of these and then press I agree and then do final submit. Once you do final submit, you will not be able to make any changes. Okay, so data is saved successfully. Say yes. Okay, next it says that your name, your application number and the amount which you have to pay is going to be mentioned over here. You have to just press pay now to pay the payment and make the payment and complete your application form. So I'll quickly do that and I'll show you what happens next. Okay, so to make payment there will be two options. One will be SBI ePay and one will be ICICI. For some reason I don't know why SBI ePay does not work that great. So the success rate for ICICI is better and there is no additional charge if you pay by UPI. So I'll suggest you to go for that, and that's how your form will be filled. Okay, since I initiated payment 2 times, I tried to pay by SBI ePay which was not completed, so that's why that is also being shown over here. And if you see the one which I did through ICICI payment gateway, I have got payment successful. Okay, and that's how my form filling is done. So everything is done now. My registration was done, my application is done, and my payment is also done. So I can now go to my dashboard. I'll click on this to go to the dashboard, and now everything is clear. Okay, I have registered, I have filled the application form, I have paid the fees also, and now I can if I want, I can download the application form. Okay, so that's up to you. This is how you have to fill the form. It is very simple, very straightforward. Just 1 or 2 steps are there, or just 1 or 2 options are there which are little bit confusing, but I think many of you will be understanding that. And if you have any other doubt regarding the form filling, you can ask me in the doubt section in the comment section below. And that's all from my side for this video. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Till then, have a great day. Bye bye. Take care.